Listen to our boy. Listen to our boy. He would always be our boy. So when you guys see big men talking to each other, stay the heck out of it. You don't know the relationship. Okay? Stay the heck out of it. This man should have done this a long, long time ago. He should have started this party, and he should have done this a long time ago. But who's looking back? Destiny and Providence has determined that this is his moment to shine. And shine he will. You little political charlatans and upstarts, this gentleman, the old drunken master, would teach you guys a proper lesson. Politically, that is. It's like the old movies we used to look at in Empire Cinema. Okay? Where the old drunken master will teach the youngins a thing or two. So, sit back and learn.
Last week, a next gen at one of our community conversations asked me straight up, what's the movement's actual purpose? What are you really trying to do? Fair question. In a country where every election cycle brings the same promises and the same disappointments, why should anyone believe we're different?
Now, he's in the best position politically he has ever been. He's unshackled by any party, free to determine his own destiny, and that he will.
Here's our answer. We exist to build a politics of possibility where good people, bold ideas, and real action create the Grenada we all deserve.
The problem is, a lot of you Grenadians are emotional thinkers. You don't think with reason, logic, and critical thinking. You like to listen to sweet speeches and men dressed with ice cream pans. That's what gets you going and riled up and singing in a trance. That's what you go for, instead of listening to real, substantive politicians. Instead of actually listening to men who are based, grounded, and have real solutions and can implement real policies that will actually change your lives. But nah, you guys are busy listening to sweet speeches and men dressed in ice cream pans.
Let me break that down. Good people, leaders chosen for their integrity and competence, not their connections or party loyalty. People who serve because they want to solve problems, not to collect power. Bold ideas, solutions that actually work for real Grenadians, not recycled promises or band-aid and fixes, but fresh thinking grounded in people's daily reality.
Listen to this, and everything he has said, his personal political history can testify to what he has said. But, you guys are lured by, you guys are driven by, and you're attracted to metrosexual characters. This is what you love. You love Obama-esque characters. People can promise you a pie in heaven. So here is some real, fundamental, grassroots engagement and responses.
Real action. We measure success differently, not by fancy statistics, but by whether your paycheck stretches to the end of the month, whether your son or daughter can find meaningful work right here at home, whether you can get quality healthcare without breaking the bank. Whether you're 25 or 65, if you want politics that's actually serve people instead of party colors. The old politics asks, what color do you wear? We ask, what ideas do you bring? What problems can we solve together? That's our purpose. That's our promise. That's why we're here. Join us, because the Grenada we all deserve isn't going to build itself.
You heard the man. A Grenada that we all deserve, it's not going to build itself. As I strongly suggest, you take a look at the entire video on MP David's Facebook page and for more info about the movement. It's definitely not going to be built by disruptors, destroyers, pocket fillers, masquerading as so-called nation builders. It's not going to be built by them, okay? And again, this man's personal history testifies to everything that he has said. You can say many, many things about him, but one thing you cannot say, that he's a political charlatan. One thing you cannot say is that he tried to rip off government. Or one thing you cannot say, oh, he tried to enrich himself while he was part of government. That is an excellent record